Awards is #1 professional, and instead of playing here in the top competition in the world, he was qualified to play in the under-19 in Clare if he chose to do so, but he wanted to play in the Invitational. He was qualified for that. So David Chapman, a very, very big welcome to him. Walsh, who has been creating his own records here, and this year won his 25th All-Ireland Adult Championship, and that broke the record of 24. That's not to mention about another 25 or 30 that he's won at juvenile and underage level. Michael Dutchy Walsh. By playing the Star Spangled Banner.
Okay, gentlemen, we have two linesmen. We have Danny Armijo sitting over there, and Mr. Ron Fulton back here. David Chapman will be serving first. Zero, serve zero.
World Invitational Singles Final is underway.
Point.
Dutchy Walsh of Ireland against David Chapman of the United States of America.
1-0.
David Chapman already 1 point up. And joining me in the commentary box is the man that's recognized as the world's greatest handballer, Natty Alvarado. And Natty, what are your thoughts on this match?
Well, there was a beautiful opening here, playing the two anthems for each country, and I haven't seen this so much in the United States, but this is a beautiful thing to do when they do an opening, and you can see the players being very emotional. As you can see, David is taking a little bit of control here, passing Doxy, and right now the score is, as you can see, in David's favor.
3-0. It's generally regarded that Duxy Walsh of Ireland will have to play to his very best to defeat this 19-year-old sensation from the United States.
Yes, that's the way I feel also. I believe that Doxy should be getting a few points right away so he can get going and get some nervous out of his system.
A great kill by David Chapman.
Yeah, David has been not his usual player. He's shooting the ball a lot more than he's used to. So he's kind of changing a little bit on Doxy on the strategy.
That's the scoreline. First game.
Side out.
As you can see there, Marty, he tried to do too much right now, and it's not his game to go and shoot everything. So he should be playing the ball around, go ceiling, things like that.
Short.
This is where Doxy needs to get some points right now so he can get going and get his crowd.
Second serve.
Loves him here so much to get him on his side.
So Duxy Walsh to serve.
Side out.
And unfortunately, Duxy just a little bit short there. Missing, he went for the kill, but missed it.
This is the time that they want to roll the ball out. And right now, all you want to do is hit the front wall at this stage.
Again, the lob serve, trying to get Duxy into the bottom left-hand corner.
An excellent pass by Doxy.
So what he really needs now is to get scores. He's in here now to serve for the second time. Chapman going for the kill. Didn't quite get it. Duxy did well. And he gets his first point.
Very good first point, and here you go. The crowd is going crazy already. It doesn't take much to get the Irish people crazy here.
1-5.
You haven't seen anything yet, Natty. Duxy. Yes.
Another excellent
Good play.
Another excellent point.
Just what Natty was saying there a while ago, that what Duxy needed was scores. He's got two valuable ones now. He's only just 3 points behind.
2-5. Point.
The ceiling shot didn't quite work out for David Chapman. And Duxy settling into his stride now.
Doxy, it looks to me that he is more confident today.
3-5.
He is waiting for the opportunity to make a kill shot. And right now he's using an excellent serve, wraparound, kind of hitting the glass. So it'll be more difficult for Chapman to get it. So I think that is the right strategy for Doxy.
Side out.
Duxy just off balance there.
Let him check the ball, please.
Losing serve. If Duxy is to win this world singles title, Natty, what do you think he's got to do to beat the American?
Well, I like the chances right now. He's doing well. He's serving the ball to his left, and he's got to keep doing things like that, moving him. Chapman, of course, is not as flashy as Doxy when he's running. And Chapman is just, as you can see right now, missing some shots. This should be the time to do it.
David Chapman losing serve. Duxy
3
back in
serves
control.
5.
I like that serve, Marty. He's doing great with that serve. David is not doing a whole lot with it. He's just getting it back and that gives Daxi a chance to get into an offensive.
Lovely skill by Chapman, and not even Duxie Walsh could make it. And you can see that David Chapman uses a nice shot.
5 serves 3.
To just go off the side wall onto the front wall, and it's not powerful or anything like that. It's just very well placed.
Point. Six serves 3.
3 points.
Point.
Make that 4 points now between them.
Daxi, he has to get him out of the front court. He's got to go up to the ceiling.
7
Daxi's
serves
got to
3.
be more patient than the usual, because that's how Chapman plays his game.
Short. Peel. One
Referee
agree,
Bell.
one disagree. You got 1 serve coming.
Refereeing this match, the Canadian champion, indicating that his linesmen have disagreed on the decision, so the American loses 1 serve.
Point.
But even with that 1 serve, he's now got an extra point, the American.
8 serves 3.
5 points between them.
Point.
Great shot by Chapman. He
Yes.
saw where Duxie was, and he knew that a powerful shot like that would cause trouble.
When situations like that, you don't have to kill the ball.
9 serves
What
3.
you do is so much like a kill pass. So if you miss the kill, the ball still passes to opponent. So that was the right shot there by Chapman. And of course, he has a lot of good shots.
Again, Chapman pushing Duxie back to the back wall.
That is the kind of a shot that I would like to see Daxi make a little bit more often. Get him out of the front court, pass him. And he's got to be ready for shots like that.
It's very hard to beat this guy from America, because with kills like that, it's bordering on impossible.
10 serves 3.
Even Daxi, he does all his training and runs, and still the ball is so low that you cannot pick it up.
Point.
Duxie just losing concentration a little bit, going for the kill, didn't quite come off.
Yes, he had Chapman a little bit of balance. He came in with a big reverse
11
of the
serves
back
3.
row, and Chapman was able just to get it, but Daxi missed the shot for the kill.
Chapman pushing Duxie back again with that ceiling shot.
Point.
Off the side wall onto the front wall.
It looks to me that Daxi lost the ball there in the glass, and was too late. By the time he saw it, the ball was already in front of
12
him.
serves 3.
Again, this lob serve from Chapman. Chapman doing well to retrieve it. Chance for Duxie.
Point.
And really, normally, under normal circumstances, Duxie wouldn't miss chances like that. Right up by the court front wall. He misses the kill.
13 serves 3.
The reason, yes, he's a little bit nervous, but it looks to me that he's trying real hard. At the same time, Chapman is moving him to the sides, and Chapman does that to everybody. As you can see, moves everybody and then goes with a kill shot all of a sudden, so the opponent is totally lost in the court.
14 serves 3.
It's a very impressive display by the American.
Side out.
That was very, very close, but just didn't quite make it.
No, that's a ball that we call skip.
3 serves 14. Point.
A good serve by Duxie Walsh. He needed it.
He needs it, and he's got to need a little bit more to go into the
4
glass.
serves 14.
So Chapman can lose the ball in the glass. And Daxi does it again.
Chapman chasing.
Nice call.
And Chapman unable to reach it. It's good play by Duxie now.
5 serves 14. Short. Appeal. Short.
Duxie Walsh just appealing that decision by Danny Bell, the referee, but the referee
Second
sticking
serve.
to his decision.
The
Second
linesmen
serve.
agree with him, yes.
Replay.
Ball just hitting off Chapman, and David acknowledging it, and it's going to be reserved.
5 plays 14.
It's a good play. Now, well retrieved by Chapman. He's calm under pressure, young David Chapman. Another player would have just volleyed it first time. They tried to kill each other, both of them, and still they go. Duxie,
This is a beautiful rally. This is the best rally the whole match.
and Chapman kills it. It was a great rally and a very important one to win for either player, but it went across the Atlantic to America.
As you can see in that particular rally, Chapman is
14
just
serves
going
5.
with his knowledge. He has so much knowledge. He's not as fast as Daxie, but he knows where Daxie is going to hit, so he just moves there before Daxie hits the ball.
Of course, these players met in the earlier
Point.
rounds, and Chapman had a rather easy victory over Duxie.
15 serves 5.
Duxie Walsh of Ireland and Kilkenny under pressure now.
Short. Appeal. 1 agree, 1 disagree. 1 serve to come.
David Chapman serving, second serve.
Replay.
And that's going to have to be retaken again.
You have
That's a
2
good call by
serves,
the referee.
15-5.
Chapman was available. He was able to get to that ball, so it was
Short.
the right call there by the referee.
Second serve.
And again, Chapman given half a chance anywhere near that front court, and he can really finish it.
In that particular shot,
16
David
plays
just hit
5.
a fifth shot. The ball hits the front wall, and then it kind of bites, and it hits the sidewall again. So, excellent shot
Replay.
by David. They call a replay in that particular shot. The ball hit the seam in the glass, so it's a replay.
Bad bounce. You have 2 serves, 16-5.
16 points to 5 in favor of David Chapman. That's a good kill by Duxie Walsh from a long way out. And that should be a psychological boost at least.
Sure, I think
5
Daxie can
plays
score some
16.
points right now, and he'll get going. As you can see, though, Dave is not giving him the chance to shoot, but here is one opportunity right here.
Beautifully retrieved by David Chapman and killed the second time.
Yes.
David Chapman is looking to the referee, Danny Bell, but the point is given.
That was a well-executed shot. As you can see, David was on the floor,
6
and
serve
Daxie on
16.
his swing pushed him a little bit out of the way again, and then shot where Daxie was, and he scored that way.
It's good play now for the Irishman. He certainly has huge support here in Croke
7
Park.
plays 16.
a long way back.
If anybody can do it, Daxi is the man to do it.
Well retrieved by Duxie. And a good kill, well retrieved again by Chapman. And a lovely shot. Beautiful handball. That's the sort of play that we've become accustomed to in Ireland from the great man from Kilkenny, Duxie Walsh.
This is where Daxi is showing his speed. He can show that right away. He's a lot faster than David, and you showed it. He showed it there.
Double scores. But there are signs of encouragement. And as I say so, Duxie loses serve, and David Chapman has the chance to extend his lead.
Timeout, Duxie. Your first score is 16-8. 1 minute.
His first timeout, 3 60-second timeouts in a game of 21.
And here is David on a pass shot. Daxi runs the ball, goes again around. And David goes up around again, and that's the kind of a game there.
10 seconds.
He shoots, gets out. Daxi runs the ball and passes Chapman. Beautifully done by Daxi in that particular rally.
Quiet, please.
David Chapman to
Resuming
serve.
play, Chapman serving. 16 plays 8.
Still double scores in this first game of the Invitational Singles Final.
The appeal. Run. Run, Fulton. Do you agree or disagree? You agree or disagree? He agrees.
A little bit of a dispute going on here about whether the ball was short. David Chapman is coming out to protest.
No, he's fine back there. You can see very well. I saw it short. He saw it short. Let's play ball. Your score is 16-8. You have one serve.
Chapman's protest not quite pleasing the home crowd.
He doesn't please anybody but his father.
Point. "17 serves 8.
Just 4 points away now from victory in the first game. Bad bounce off
I didn't see any bad bounce there.
Well, they are.
I'll go with my
did,
linesman.
bounce badly.
Dan, did you see a bad bounce?
Probably the referee has a bad angle. We got the best angle
So
right
it's a
now.
replay.
We saw it,
They
the
both
bad bounce.
disagree with me. Dan, I said there was no bad bounce. You disagree? Replay. Score is 17-8.
There's the bad bounce coming back off the wall. No question. So this being replayed. Still the scoreline 17-8. Every time Duxie even thinks about moving in towards the front wall, Chapman spots it and pushes him back. Good use of the back wall by David Chapman. Again, there isn't power,
Point.
but there is that spraying of the ball off the side wall, front wall, and Duxie just unable to reach it.
Yes, David is just moving him, and
18
he has
serves
Duxie
8.
guessing, and by the time he makes his decision, he's a little bit late on the ball, and that's what David does the best.
This time David Chapman makes an uncharacteristic error and unforced as well.
And even the best missed. I would like to see Daxi here on the rally hit some sliders down the right side, even during the rally as now. I would like to see him go once in a while that way. And Chapman, of course, I'm wrong. And Chapman makes me look bad again. But I think that's the way to score some points on against David, down the wall on the right side.
18 points to 9. First game.
Side out.
Very hard to beat that sort of accuracy.
That particular shot, he hit it off the back wall. As soon as he hit the floor, the ball hooked away from Daxi, and that was the turning point for that particular point.
Again, Chapman keeps pushing Daxi back. And David Chapman gets very close to the winning post in the first game.
Daxi has barely missed that particular shot that I would like to see him hit.
Again, well retrieved for David Chapman.
No, screen. Replay.
Screen ball. Out of vision. Good calling by the referee, Danny Bell.
Well done by the French referee.
19 serves 9.
Oh, well retrieved off the back wall. That's good play by Daxi. Because instead of trying to kill it, he's actually developing a bit of Chapman's sort of play there.
Yes. His game is contagious, and if you can score with it, but why not use it?
9 serves 19.
That's good play. Well recovered by Chapman. And Daxi applauds the effort.
10 serves 19.
9 points between them. Excellent handball. Killed stone dead. And Daxi had no hope.
19 serves 10.
This time David Chapman changing his style of serve.
Yeah, regardless of the serve that he gives you, he doesn't give you much to hit the ball at a kill shot.
There's a setup here for a kill. He doesn't really kill it, Natty. He kind of goes just for a side ball off the wall.
Yes, he's just letting the opponent make the mistake.
20
he's
possible
just placing
game
the ball
point,
in a very uncomfortable
10.
place for the opponent to hit. So that's the type of a player that he is. As you can see, that serve. This puts a lot of pressure on the opponent right away.
Right out.
And Daxi saves game point there. Double scores, 20-10. Daxi Walsh to serve.
10 serves 20.
I would love to see Daxi score some points here. And even if he loses the first game, he can go in the second game with more confidence.
Right out.
And sort of mistakes that are a little bit uncharacteristic.
20 serves 10.
Yes, the ball hooked a little bit there on him, and that was very hard for him to get it and recuperate in time.
Point, game,
and
5 minutes.
The first game for David Chapman, the hottest of favourites for this World Invitational Singles Final. He wins the first game by 21 points to 10.
Yes, that's Lupe Alvarado. And John Bike there. That's Tyler Hamill from Canada.
That's Tyler as well.
And more to the left, you Walter O'Connor.
Blue sweater beside John Bike.
Well, we gotta wake her up first.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, take your seats, please. We're about to start the second game. Duxie Walsh will be serving first.
World's doubles champion John
0,
Bike there with Tyler Hamill
serve
in the
0.
blue jersey on the left, watching this Invitational World Singles Final, second game. David Chapman leading by 1 game to 0.
Side out.
And already Duxie Walsh loses serve.
And as you can see, Dave is not really killing the ball. He's
0,
just
serve
placing it in the
0.
right spot.
Good use in the back wall by Duxie Walsh. And again,
Point.
beautifully placed by David Chapman.
And as you can see, David had 4 particular shots, same exact shots in the same position, and he
1,
changed
0.
them all the time. He had different 4 shots. And that's what he's doing to Duxie right now. He's confusing him, moving him back and forth. As you can see there, another pass.
Good shot by David Chapman, using the side wall perfectly. Literally kissing the side wall.
Yes.
And causing problems for Duxie.
Yes, he has him all over the court, side, left side, right side, and then he shoots in the middle. So he's using the whole court.
Point.
Coming off very awkwardly off the back wall. It's a bad start really for Duxie in this second game.
Duxie got caught there.
Exactly the
Replay
same way
0.
he started the first.
Yes, he got caught in that particular serve where you cannot swing at the ball, so just can get it to the front court.
Point.
And now David Chapman has 4 points up in the second game.
Four play 0. Point.
Duxie missing that rather badly. That is most unusual, I must say.
5 plays 0.
That was a particular tough shot there for Doxy. The ball was just along the wall, and with the glass being right there, it's hard to see.
That makes up for the earlier mistake. And Doxy has served.
And that is Doxy's game. Go
0
in there and go
serves 5.
fast.
No chance. Very difficult.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Referee Danny Bell of Canada just emphasizing his
Side
authority to David Chapman.
Yes.
5
Chapman
serves
can
0.
afford a little smile.
Yes, David wants to play and referee at the same time, and that's not fair.
It's a good ball by Doxy, but it just carried a little bit too much pace. And that was a good shot, using that glass wall to cause confusion and a little bit of hassle for David Chapman.
That is the particular
0
shot that I've
serves
been
5.
waiting for Doxy to make. I think that he can score doing and using that particular shot.
It's a good ball, well retrieved though by David Chapman. And again, well retrieved by Chapman.
Side out.
You have to give the man credit. He works very, very hard when he is put under pressure. And that would be a
5
good
serves
psychological
0.
boost for him to win that one.
You can see the anticipation, and David Chapman is excellent.
Point.
It's now 6 points to 0 in the
6
second
serves
game.
0.
And the Irishman in trouble.
Point.
Another point for David Chapman. An attempted kill. Skip ball hitting the ground before the floor.
7 serves 0.
Hitting the ground before the wall, rather.
And again, I'm in defense here for Doxy. Those are very tough shots to make when he's off balance. And that's where he was, just like in that particular
Point.
shot again. He's off balance all the time by the movements that David is putting on the ball.
8 serves 0.
It's a rather intimidating scoreline from an Irish point of view.
Side out.
Well, this is the time for Doxy to make some points.
0 serves 8.
David
Side
Chapman
out.
can produce this repertoire of shots, which Doxy is finding it just almost
8
impossible to
serves
cope
0.
with. And again, David Chapman has served. It's a good ball by Doxy. Well retrieved by Chapman using the back wall. Well put away. Good kill by Doxy Walsh.
And as you can see, that's the way to score some points on him and get him out of the front court, pass him, and then shoot the
0
ball.
serves 8.
Doxy's got to force the issue here. He's got to move him. He's got to use his speed. He can do it right here.
Again, the ceiling being used effectively, defensively as such, pushing the opponent back. Chance here perhaps. Retrieved by David Chapman. It's a good ball. And it causes David Chapman problems.
This is where Doxy's speed comes handy. He has to use his speed against David.
1 serves 8.
So Doxy gets on the scoreboard. Easy one, perhaps.
Side out.
David Chapman. Things not going well for the Irishman at the moment.
8 serves 1. Replay, check the ball, please.
Ball is hitting off Duxie, so it's going to have to be replayed.
And David using that excellent serve that he has, going high into the front wall, hitting the side wall high also, and dropping down in the back wall along the wall, so that makes it real tough for Duxie to
8
return.
serves 1.
Seven points between them.
Point.
8 points between them.
Once again, you can see the anticipation on David Chapman. Just being there
9
before the
serves
ball
1.
drops, just waiting on it. Also makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Side out.
It's as easy as that.
This time he doesn't quite get it correct.
1 serves 9.
Chapman in quickly towards the front wall.
Let's replay.
And that ball going to have to be replayed again.
This is a call that both players
1
agree.
serves 9.
Wonderful play by David Chapman. He really has a fine array of shots. And Duxie, just when he's growing in confidence, thwarted by another splendid shot by Chapman.
And just again, just
9
put it right
serves
there
1.
in a place where he couldn't get it.
And again, Chapman can retrieve these attempted kills by Duxie, but this time Chapman can't reach it. The crowd trying to encourage the Kilkenny man.
1 serves 9.
Still 8 points between them, however.
Side out.
And again, wonderful play.
Nine serves 1. Out.
It's better play now by Duxie.
Duxie's got to get in his rhythm.
1 serves 9.
Put some pace on the shots. Move Chapman a little bit side
Short.
to side, so he doesn't have to roll the ball out.
Second serve.
Duxie now playing more of his own style of game. Getting in close.
He gets 2 points right away with his left
2
hand.
serves 9.
Retrieved by David Chapman. It's a good attempt at a kill, and Duxie is in there again. And David Chapman.
I gave you the shot. You was down and you took the shot. You're appealing 2 bounce, Danny.
Duxie was
2 bounce.
appealing that there were 2 bounces.
2 bounce. They both say 2 bounce. It's a point.
It's a point.
He appealed on a 2 bounce, and they both said that you took the ball on 2 bounce. So I have to go with their call. That's a point. You want to change your glove, you said? Can I see them?
David Chapman.
Okay. Duxie, change your gloves too.
Duxie acknowledging that he
Change
wants to change his gloves. And Danny Bell. And
So it's
emphasizing that he
3-9,
does want to
2-minute
change
glove change.
That was a very smart call there by Doxy, appealing the two bounds. And here we go, a left-handed shot by, and Chapman goes right in the front, and Doxy just kind of waits and hesitates a little bit. Chapman goes again, and Doxy at this point, he's questioning the linesman and the referee that he believes that Chapman got the ball in 2 bounces, and he appealed that. There is a left-handed shot there by Doxy, and Chapman goes to retrieve the ball, and it looks there that it's 2 bounces.
Resuming play. Walsh serving.
Lots of talking points in this Invitational World Singles Final. Duxie Walsh to serve.
Again, sealing, getting ready for somebody to make a mistake, and the opponent can take advantage of it.
Side out.
And rather bad decision really for Duxie to go, because it was a simple ball for Chapman.
That's 9 plays 3.
David is looking for, so somebody can make the mistake, and in that particular rally, Duxie made a mistake and he paid for it.
No, skip.
Skip
That's
ball.
a point.
Ball touching the floor before it reached the front wall.
It was
10
just a
serves
barely
3.
mistake there. You know, he went for the whole thing and yes, barely missed it.
7 points between them now. Second game. Good play by Duxie.
Right out.
That's a beautiful shot right there. He had him leaning to the left. He changed the shot at the end. He went to the right.
3
and David stayed on the
10.
left side.
Short. Second serve. Point.
This time dancing off David Chapman. And it gives Duxie another point.
That's right. This
4
time
plays
Duxie
10.
was moving him, and that's the reason he made that mistake. He was in the back corner. He tried to shoot it, and Duxie got the point.
Well retrieved by David Chapman. Good use again of the back wall by Duxie Walsh. Good rally here. Oh,
Right out.
excellent play by David Chapman.
He was not even bending down, and he still made that beautiful shot. He rolled it out.
10 plays 4.
Again,
Point.
David Chapman gets another point to extend his lead.
11 plays
And again,
4.
he doesn't show any power, but he's just showing a lot of accuracy.
Point.
And he puts in a very uncomfortable spot to Doxy, and Doxy's not able to return the ball to the front
12
wall.
plays 4. Point.
A very good shot again.
Check the ball, please.
Sliding along that wall as such.
Yes.
So close that Duxy couldn't reach it.
He's just like a chess player. He just puts the pieces in the right spot.
13 serves 4.
David Chapman very much in control.
Point.
Oh, that is wonderful handball. And Duxy having no response.
Doxy was right there, but at
14
the same
serves
time the ball
4.
was so low that he couldn't get it.
No replay.
So a little bit of obstruction there, so that ball going to be replayed.
And well done by the referee, Danny Bell.
14 serves 4.
It's the scoreline. And Danny.
You may appeal it if you want. I didn't see any bad bounce.
Danny Bell, the referee. Just
They agree with me. That's a side out.
ruling David Chapman's objections.
4 plays 14.
So Duxy Walsh has served.
Side out.
Great play by David Chapman. He saw where Duxy Walsh was and went straight for that space.
14 serves 4.
Likewise, Duxy saw the space on the left-hand side of the court and went for that.
4
His
serves
Irish
14.
friends are backing him up right now. They're pushing him, urging him to go Doxy, go Doxy.
Side out.
Really, there's no answer to this 19-year-old American who hopes
14
in
serves
graduation
4.
to join the FBI or the Secret Service. And if he does, well, I tell you, they're going to have a champion handballer with them.
Side out.
Duxy Walsh to serve.
4 serves 14. No, bad bounce. Replay.
So bad bounce there, so that ball will have to be reserved.
4 serves 14. Side out.
Again, David Chapman, just a half chance, and he can kill it when he wants
14
to.
serves 4.
Yes, and of course he had Doxy leaning to the left, and Doxy couldn't respond to that shot either.
Point.
And you can see there, he's trying to press too much, he's trying too hard, and sometimes all you have to do is
15
just
serves
wait a little
4.
bit on the ball.
Good ball by Duxy, pushing Chapman back.
No.
Retrieved, but
Right out.
not quite reaching the target.
4 plays 15.
Getting Dixie
Replay,
Walsh
check
on
the
the
ball,
face.
please.
An excellent reflex there by David. He's getting out of trouble. And for that reason, hitting Doxy with an accurate shot, and the ball will be checked and replayed.
4 plays 15.
Again, David using spin shot with the fist, open-handed shot, flight shot.
Right out.
An excellent kill there to end the rally.
15 serves 4. Thank you.
Using
Right
the
out.
side wall effectively there off the front wall, and David Chapman unable to reach the ball.
4 plays 15.
Dixie Walsh serving. This is a good rally. Both players seek to get in the kill.
Very long rally, very tense rally for these two players. Wonderful players. And finishing that with the
Right out.
left hand heel shot. Between the right hand to the left corner heel.
That is some shot. And even the Irish supporters who far outnumber the Americans
15
will rate
plays
that as one of
4.
the finest shots in the World Championships. That is class. Good use of the back wall. Pushing David Chapman back. Duxie trying to stick in his position in the front of the court, now being pushed back.
It looked from here that the ball skipped in, so Duxie gets the serve in this particular long rally again.
4 plays 15. Point.
That's a lovely kill by Dixie Walsh.
Timeout Chapman. That's your
David
first.
Chapman
Score is 5:15.
Takes
1
a
minute.
timeout.
David felt that Duxie was getting on a roll here, and he called a timeout to slow him down. Very smart kid. He's only 19 years old. He should be writing a lot of books. Unfortunately, I wrote that book.
Twenty seconds. Resuming play, Walsh serving. 5 plays 15.
So Duxie Walsh trailing by 10 points in the second game. Again, great use of the side wall by David Chapman, putting Duxie scattering all over the place. And really no power in David Chapman, just as Maddie was saying earlier.
15 plays 5. Point.
Again, great use of the sidewall.
You see that particular shot, Dax is waiting for another shot, just down the walls, and he comes with a corner kill.
16 plays 5.
Gets Daxie all confused. I'm afraid Dax is going to take this off me in the 30 by 60.
Point.
And David Chapman very close now to that world singles title.
Plays 5. Point.
Beautiful kill.
And amazingly,
some handballer, I think,
yes,
Maddie.
amazingly, being 19 years old, you can get down on your knees
5.
and still make a kill shot from there. Excellent positioning.
Short. Second serve. Side out.
Good play by Duxie Walsh.
And it's not too late yet for Daxie. He's still fighting back. He doesn't want to disappoint his countrymen. But he's got a tough cookie here on David Chapman.
David Chapman, of course, who is reckoned to be earning about $45,000 a year playing handball, while Duxie, of course, is very much an amateur.
Yes, indeed. Dax is still the best player in Ireland. And they should be proud of him.
Point.
Just like Dax should be proud of that particular shot.
6 serves 18.
Still a substantial lead for David Chapman. And he's able to retrieve shots that you really wouldn't expect him to get to. And David Chapman has served
18
once
serves
more.
6.
Again he retrieves, and again, that's brilliant. And he acknowledges actually David Chapman, he didn't make the second one. But you want to be very much eagle-eyed to have seen it.
Oh yes, his back against
the floor okay?
His back was against the wall, and he still was able to get the ball.
David Chapman
All right,
just indicating that floor needs some drying.
Six serves 18.
So Duxie Walsh to serve once more.
Replay.
And obviously difficult there for Duxie to reach it, so that ball will be reserved.
6 serves 18. Side out.
Very unlucky to come off the glass sidewall there so awkwardly. So he loses his
18
serve.
serves 6.
So David Chapman now serving and 3 points away from the world singles title.
Point.
2 points.
In that particular shot, David Chapman just hit a big natural and hit the sidewall and it jumped into Duxie. That's another repertoire that David
19
has
serves 6
when he's serving.
David Chapman now 19 points to 6. 2 points from victory. Again, Chapman is
Point.
able to retrieve it.
That
20.
particular shot, Doxy just
Possible
slipped there.
championship point, serve 6.
Game point.
Replay.
It's a hinder, so it's going to have to be reserved. David Chapman, 1 point
20,
away
serve 6.
from the world singles title.
Oh.
Game, match.
What a way to end it.
Skip.
In fact, it was a skip ball.
Skip
It
ball,
looked like
sorry.
we had reached the
Side
target.
out.
Looks so good that it was bad.
6, serves
And
20.
the crowd were even beginning to stand up to applaud David Chapman. I think they almost expected now. So Duxie's chance
Side out.
now gone. And David Chapman serving
20,
for the
play
world
6.
title.
Short.
And David should be the youngest world champion if he happens to score 1 more point.
Second serve. Side out.
Good play by Duxie. He's going down, but he's going down fighting.
It sure is. Irish, fighting Irish.
6 serves 20.
Again, good shot off the back wall.
Nice
And
call.
David
Point.
Chapman acknowledges that he didn't reach it. It's a good shot though by Duxie Walsh.
Dax is still hanging in there. He doesn't
7
want to
serves
give
20.
this away.
20 points to 7. Duxie serving.
Replay, check the ball.
It'll be a replay in this particular shot. The ball just hit Daxy in the shirt. Ball got wet, so
7
they
serves 20.
try it.
Point.
Good play by Duxie. Another valuable point.
8 serves 20.
Duxie still holding on.
Side
Able
out.
to reach that ball. Means now that David Chapman has served once more. And all he wants is 1 point, and he will be world champion.
20 serves 8.
Good ball by Duxie. Well retrieved by David Chapman. And unable
Game
to
and
reach
match.
that one. David Chapman deservedly wins the Invitational World Singles title. Duxie acknowledges that he's been beaten by a better man on this occasion. And the crowd in Croke Park stand to salute the youngest world singles handball champion, David Chapman. He's been most impressive right throughout the championships, and he deservedly brings home the title.
And you have a beautiful crowd.
The final score in the second game, David Chapman 21, Duxie Walsh 8.
Thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you for the invitation. I wouldn't use so much of the ceiling shots. I think the most important thing is the gets and the rallies in the lower part of the court, as in, you know, just side to side. Ceiling shots are nice, but kind of boring for television. So kill shots, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, can I offer my sincere congratulations to a great world champion, David Chapman. I think you'll all agree with me that it was a great match. It was difficult, but we should also give a very hearty thank you to Michael Duxie Walsh for a fine display. Duxie has given us a great display today. He showed his own particular style of playing, and above all, he showed great determination and grit. Duxie. Duxie, thank you for a wonderful match. Agus Beg Laila. Also to all of you who have come to see this match, thank you for coming. We at Waterford Crystal are delighted to be associated with this terrific tournament, All of the competitors have given us a great week of entertainment, and we should say a thank you to all of them, although some of them may not be with us this afternoon. To all the friends and supporters, I would like to say thank you for coming, all of those from overseas. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and we certainly hope to see you back here again soon in great numbers. Thank you. For us at Waterford Crystal, need I say, other than we are delighted to be associated with this great tournament, and we hope to continue to support it, whether it is in Ireland or Canada next time or wherever, because it certainly deserves it. And I think lastly, my very special duty is to make the presentation to the champion and to the runner-up.
So Dr. Paddy Galvin of Waterford Crystal presenting a most unique and valuable trophy to David Chapman, a 19-year-old sensation from Long Beach, California, the youngest ever world singles handball champion. Walsh receiving his trophy for finishing second in the World Singles Handball Championship. A worthy representative from Ireland in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could make room on the stairs for Marty to come down to do a few interviews, please. Thank you very much indeed.
How you doing, Michael? Not too bad, you're well. She's just grand. It's just awkward more than anything else, you know. Uncanny, yeah. Probably the best. I think second best I've seen anyway. I mean, Ducks had no chance whatsoever. Hi, David. Nice to meet you. Well done. Congratulations. Marty Morris is winning. Just do a quick little interview, okay?
Okay.
When are you going back to the States?
I'll be going back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, will you really? What year are you in college?
Right now, I'm a sophomore in college.
Sorry?
Sophomore.
So, what does that mean now?
That's like second year.
Second year.
Second year in college, yeah.
What are you studying exactly?
Not sure yet. Kind of undecided, yeah. Taking a lot of regular courses.
Oh, right. And then you diversify or specialize or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. That was a pretty impressive display you gave.
Thanks a lot.
Do you practice? You must practice an awful lot, do you?
Oh yeah, I usually practice 3-4 times a week with handball and do a lot of weights.
Do you? Yeah. And how did you get into the game of handball? How did that start for you?
I got started through handball through my dad. I used to play, I was real young and I used to go out on the courts and play with him.
How are you? I'm grand. This tie seems to keep falling down, you know. There's Tyler. Okay. Sure is warm inside here.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You must be warm.
Yeah, I'm roasting now, to be honest with you. But it was actually worse up there.
Was it?
Because up there, all the heat is going up. But it was great today. Vera got one of my colleagues got a fan, and I needed it. I thought I was going to pass out yesterday. It was so warm up there. Up. All ready? Well, David, you're now world singles champion. Just give me, first of all, your thoughts, your feelings. What?
Avoid leaning forward.
Okay. Okay. David Chapman, you're now world champion. Just give me your thoughts, your feelings at this moment in time.
I feel great. This is what I've been training for and what I've really worked for, to be the world champ.
How many times a week do you train?
I usually hit the court about 3 times a week and train about 6, sometimes 7 days a week, running and lifting weights, a lot of wind sprints.
For a 19-year-old, you seem to be rather cool. You seem to have a great array of shots as well.
Well, I grew up playing with a lot of the older players when I was young, and I picked up a lot of the old style, and I've kind of incorporated that into my shooting game.
Now, playing Duxie Walsh for most people in Ireland would be intimidating, but you seem to be able to deal with his challenge rather easily.
Yeah, I was real nervous at first, but once you get over the couple points in the beginning, I started to feel real comfortable and get into my game.
You seem to have a certain style. You don't go for the kill that often. You seem to be able to spray it off the side walls quite a lot.
Well, when I'm set up, I usually always go for the kill, but if I'm in the deep court, I like to wrap it around and not take too many chances.
Do you find it hard to cope with the fact that many people would say that you're one of the best that's come along in a long, long time, and particularly considering how old you are?
Well, I've played quite a long time now. I've been playing since I was 3 or 4 years old, and I've played just about all my life you know, I haven't really taken any time off, so I've put a lot of time and energy into it.
What do you think this is going to mean, you winning the world title, to the folks back home?
I think they'll really enjoy it a lot. Yeah, winning this world title, they'll enjoy it.
Well done, David Chapman, our new world champion.
Thanks a lot.
Well done. Excellent. Really enjoyed watching you play. Well done. Hi, Duxie. Do you want me to go to the other side, or am I all right? Hi, Duxie. Well done. I was afraid you were going to tell me that. The other side?
Is he okay? Move around this side, is it? Yeah. Yeah, come around to me, Marty. Yeah.
Still crossed.
Just keep him back here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Around Marty.
It's pretty good, isn't he?
Very good.
Hmm.
Very good.
Just move your body. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Well, Duxie Walsh, I'm sure that you're disappointed, but just if you can, verbalise in some way your feelings and thoughts at this moment.
Well, I am disappointed because it is at home in Dublin, but I played David Chapman and he's unbelievable. He's very, very good. He was by far the better player and he deserved to win. I'm just glad I got the chance to play him.
Do you think he's the best opponent you've ever come across?
Well, I played John Bike and he hits it very hard. I played Natty Alvarado, but I think David is definitely, he is the cutest in around short lines. He's very, very good.
He has a tremendous repertoire of shots, which I think that you found difficult to cope with.
Well, left to right, it's just hard to figure out where the ball is going to go or where he's going to put it. It's just unbelievable.
Do you think that over time, when you go back to Kilkenny and go back to the courts, that you're going to be able to have another go at this young fella?
Well, I'd like to play him again, but like I say, it would be very, very hard to beat him. But I enjoyed playing him. It's a very sporting game, and I just hope I get to play him again sometime in America, maybe.
Well, you certainly brought great honour to Kilkenny and indeed to Ireland. I'm sure you're going to bounce back, Duxie Walsh. Ladies and gentlemen, our own champion here, Duxie Walsh.